Let's keep talking about Hosea. This is good. So we just wrapped up talking about, my glass is falling a little bit. We just were talking about the land committing harlotry by departing from the Lord. What is harlotry? Being a whore. Connecting yourself to other things, to too many other things, right? He said you were connected to these other things because you weren't connected to me. You left me. And when you leave right, you end up connecting to wrong. But the problem is, it doesn't always look like we're leaving right. God doesn't always make sense to us. It doesn't always feel comfortable or familiar. So a lot of times our brain, because we are so uncomfortable, our brain will reason it and say, it's wrong. And then we really start connecting with wrong or familiar things. But another story for another time. That's where we are. So God said, you're no longer my people. You left me. You're no longer my people. In verse 9, he says, for you are not my people, and I will not be your God. Just so we're clear. You are not mine, and I am not yours. Because you made the choice to leave. But that's verse 9. If we continue on in verse 10, it gets good. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. Here we go. And it shall come to pass, in the place where it was said to them, you are not my people, there it shall be said to them, you are sons of the living God. So he started out saying, you're not my people. But then by the end of the verse, he moves to saying, there's coming a time where I'm going to let you know you are sons. So we move from people to sons. Why does that even matter? What's the significance of that? There's a huge difference between people, being a person, and being someone's son. When you're someone's son, you know their business. There's intimacy. And there's also inheritance, where there's sonship. But he also said, there's coming a time, and it shall come to pass. It shall happen. It's a process, though. It's not happening overnight. It shall come to pass in the same place where it was said to them, you are not my people. Now, in that same place, I'm going to tell you, you're my son. In that same place where there was brokenness and pain and mistake, I'm going to turn it into a miracle. I'm going to turn it into something better than what you had before. If you let me lead you, if you let me walk this thing out with you, if you'll spend time with me, being intimate with me, as relationship makes the difference between people and sons. A son knows his father's business over time. No father tells his 3-year-old the same business that he tells his 30-year-old. But it's a process, a conversation, getting to know one another, showing trust. And in that walk, he starts to tell you his business. Everybody wants the inheritance. Everybody wants that payday. But people don't want to walk with them. And you think you cheat yourself when you limit that inheritance to just some monetary number. The real gift is in that intimacy, is in that relationship. So he's saying, I'll take you there. In that place where there was brokenness and emptiness, and you messed up, I'll take your mess up and I'll make you mine. If you walk with me, if you stick it out with me, if you just give me time, if you give me your ear and your heart, I'll make you mine. Woo! You are sons there in the same place. It shall be said to them, you are sons of the living God. Drop mic. That's amazing. Sons of the living God. He'll give you better than what you had before. I got an amen. That's an amen.